All right, people, video recommendation. This right here is an interview with trainer Dave Coldwell. Now, some of you may not know that Coldwell used to be a fully fledged, paid up member of Team Haye, of the Haymaker team, the David Haye team. He was part of Haye's setup for many years. And he was actually witness to the sparring sessions that David Haye had with Deontay Wilder. This was much earlier on in Wilder's career. I believe this was the time when Wilder went to the UK on his own with no trainers, nothing. On his own, by himself. This is before he was a world champion, to spar David Haye. Just doing that alone takes a lot of heart. Trust me, for a young fighter like that, totally out of his comfort zone, without his trainers, with nobody else with him, going to a foreign land to spar someone who's going to try to take his head off, a world-class fighter, that takes guts. That takes heart to do that. A lot of fighters won't do that. Okay? Now, in this video, Dave Coldwell talks about them sparring sessions, and this really should be common sense. But I guess common sense is really not that common. But he says that Wilder held his own basically in them sparring sessions. And that Wilder proved his toughness in them sparring sessions with David Haye. There's this idea that all you have to do with Deontay Wilder is hit him with a good shot on the chin once. And that's it. Fight one. It's as easy as that. His technique is awful and his defense is terrible. And it's just so easy to beat this guy, according to a lot of boxing fans. That's all you need to do. Just tag him on the chin once. That's it. All over. He's an accident waiting to happen. Not so, says Dave Coldwell. He says Wilder's very tough. He took a lot of big shots from David Haye in the sparring. And he didn't crumble mentally. Maybe he got rocked a few times. But he didn't crumble mentally. He banged his gloves together and said, come on, let's do it. To David Haye, let's fight. I've always known that Deontay Wilder has that kind of fighting spirit in him. He's not the kind of guy to crumble at the first sign of adversity. He will come charging back and roaring back. He has that kind of heart in him. If you don't knock him out cold, he's going to keep on coming at you and fighting. Even the time when he got stopped in the amateurs, you can go watch that fight where he gets stopped. He gets up and he's trying to fight back. He's not capitulating and leaning out of the ring like David Price or turning his back. No. Deontay Wilder's got heart. And he's a lot tougher than his critics want to give him credit for. He's a tough man, you know. That's what Dave Coldwell was saying. That's what I'm saying. He's tough. Tough doesn't mean he's got an iron jaw, but mentally he's tough. And he can come back from a crisis if need be. I truly believe that. I think Deontay Wilder is one of the most underrated and underestimated fighters in boxing. I'm not saying he's not going to lose. I expect him to lose at some stage. But it does kind of remind me a little bit of Lennox Lewis. Although he's a very different fighter than Lennox Lewis. He's not as good technically, so on and so forth. The criticism that Lennox Lewis used to get reminds me of the criticism that Wilder gets today. For different reasons. Lewis was criticized simply because he wasn't an American heavyweight and he was a British heavyweight, and British heavyweights at that time had a very poor reputation in America. And also there was some kind of patriotism going on from the American boxing press and jealousy to some degree. And so they relentlessly and mercilessly bashed Lennox Lewis all the time. They said he's a fraud, he's a hype job. The moment he gets hit on the chin, he's going to be exposed. And they thought that did happen when he fought Oliver McCall. Oh, well, when McCall knocked him out, they were saying, oh, well, see, there you go. We told you he's a hype job all along. But then Lewis came back and beat people who are better than McCall. He avenged the loss to McCall. Then he got knocked out by Hasim Bratman. Same thing again. Oh, we told you he was a hype job. As if one loss erases all the fighters that he beat before. You understand what I'm saying? Who is a hype job? I mean, everyone gets found out. If you're saying that Wilder is going to get found out and that means he's going to lose, wow, would you want a medal? Einstein? I mean, of course he's going to lose. Most fighters lose. The vast majority of great champions throughout history have lost. So what, is that what you're predicting? Deontay Wilder's going to lose? And that means you're right, that he was a hype job all along? No. He's going to lose, but who's he going to beat? That's the question. He might lose to somebody he's not supposed to lose to, and then come back and beat someone he's not supposed to beat. That's how boxing goes. Anyway, long story short, watch this video. I recommend it for you guys. Watch it right here. It's on fighthype.com YouTube channel. Dave Coldwell talks about the Deontay Wilder, David Haye sparring. So, yeah. Have a watch of that, people. Let me know what you think. And, yeah, just drop your comments in the comment section below. It's Haye and I'm out.